Hi guys, my name is Jade and welcome to my final presentation for effective study skills. First, I want to talk about the growth mindset / creator language. So what is a creator mindset? A creator mindset causes people to see multiple options. They choose wisely among them and take effective action to achieve the life they want. So this goes with taking responsibility for your actions, and they're going to seek solutions for their issues instead of just pushing them off to the side. They're going to see how they're going to use these concepts to improve their life. For my example, I use college resources for everything I need instead of just rather figuring things out on my own. This is something that I suggest for people in college. Using college resources can be very helpful. The next thing I want to talk about is academic strategies. So I'm going to give you guys some examples of academic strategies that I have put in place for myself, and these might be helpful for you as well. So the first one is going to be creating an ideal study space. For me, this was going to the library more often. Most of my classes are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have about an hour break between my classes, so I like to go to the library more often. Next is take breaks. What I like to do is set 20 to 30 minutes to do my work and then set timers to take breaks, because I found when I take breaks, I end up getting in the zone better when I'm doing my work. Another thing I've been implementing is better note taking. Some examples are like the 2-column note taking, the 3-column note taking, and the 3/4 note taking. I personally like the 2-column note taking. I feel like it doesn't hinder my note taking, because sometimes I tend to write really fast, and with the 2-column note taking, I think that is very beneficial for me. Also, I want to start making flashcards more often. I did do flashcards more often this semester than I have been, but I still would like to do it more often in my other classes. And this is something that you could learn from too, by making flashcards, diagrams, drawings, audio, or podcasts. Just study to your personal liking. So however you learn the best, that's how I would recommend studying. Also, another really important academic strategy is to review more often. I think we learned, yes, it was in this class, that the college attention span is your age +1 in minutes, I believe. So we don't have very big attention spans as college students. And then lastly, ask for help. Like I said before, something I have been doing is going to see my professors more often, go to their hours and just their office hours, and just overall take advantage of the things that or the resources that college has for you. So next we have time management and organization. So I have put these two pictures, the weekly planner on the left and then the monthly overview on the right. So I think planners and calendars are very, very important and essential, especially when you're in college. So I have definitely been using these a lot more this semester than I have in previous. And so what I like to do on the weekly planners, like on the left, I like to use different color pens for my different classes and then write in everything that I have to do that week. So if I have like an assignment due, or if I have readings to do, I assign one color pen to one class, and then I write in everything I have to do for the week. And then on like the monthly calendar, I would write in like bigger things like exams and important assignments and like tests that I would have. And I still would put those in the weekly plan, but on like the monthly plan, I don't put like every little reading that I have to do. Just makes it easier for me to see everything that I have to do. And also just make sure you spend your time wisely. Definitely creating to-do list has helped for me, and I find checking it off so satisfying. And when you use your time more efficiently, you're going to find that it's going to make your grades go up. All right, next, so that 6-letter word that nobody likes to talk about, and that is stress. So managing stress is definitely essential if you want to be good in your academics. And I have found some ways of reducing stress that have really helped me, and I want to share them with you. So the first one is organizing your time and managing the things that you need to do. So like before in time management, we talked about how using your time wisely can help your grades go up, and that is true. Definitely organizing your time can help you feel not so overwhelmed and help avoid procrastination. I know procrastination is something that I'm still working on, and when I have those to-do lists and I'm managing my time better, it helps me to not feel so overwhelmed, and it makes my stress levels go down tremendously. So I definitely recommend trying to organize your time in some way and what works for you. The next thing that I do is giving myself breaks. So making time for yourself is okay. And it's okay to say no if your friends want to hang out and you want to take time for yourself. Just definitely remember that it is okay to take time for yourself. And not just giving yourself breaks in like your life, but also like I talked about before in studying, give yourself short breaks when you're studying, and that can also help reduce stress. Go get a snack, get up, walk around, things like that. Also, don't rely on caffeine. I even know there is some studies out there that show that caffeine is like a drug, and you definitely don't want to rely on drugs and alcohol to help suppress your stress, but definitely at night you don't want to rely on caffeine because caffeine is a stimulant and it's going to make it harder for you to sleep. And another thing that I have found really helpful is to get more sleep. So I've been trying to go to bed at like a decent time every night, and it makes it easier to get up in the morning that way. Also, meditation and yoga and exercise as well. I know that these things are for everybody, but maybe one of them would be helpful for you. I like to sit down, just meditate, think about the things that I need to do, and it's also good for your health as well. And also, it is okay to need help. It is okay to not have everything in order all the time, and it's okay to have to seek support, whether it's from a friend, a family member, or even therapy. You're not crazy for needing help. And lastly, just try to stay positive throughout everything. Everyone is going to get stressed out sometimes. You're not the only one. So just try to stay positive. You can do this. So lastly, self-awareness. And what have I learned about myself? I definitely learned different things about myself during this course. For one, I am very motivated by intrinsic rewards. Like I love to-do lists because I think checking off my to-do list is so satisfying, whether it's an assignment I have to do or simply folding my laundry. I like having those lists to check off the things that I've done. I also found that taking breaks when studying is super beneficial. I definitely recommend taking breaks while studying. And this actually makes me study even more because I don't want to sit down for 3-4 hours at a time and just straight be looking at my computer screen or have my face in a book the whole time. It is super nice to be able to take those breaks. Also, like we talked about at the beginning, the growth mindset and creator language, I've definitely tried to take action more on my own than I have before. I know everybody has times where they put themselves in the victim mindset, but this course has definitely helped me have a more growth mindset. This class has also taught me a bunch of different ways of taking notes, which is super great because I know not everybody's the same. Different people are going to like to take notes differently. So I like that I learned different ways that I can take notes. Overall, I found that I learned a lot about myself, and I find my academics very important. Thanks for watching. I hope you were able to learn something from this, and I hope you have a wonderful day.